Well, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. And for those of you that aren't in bed, you're here watching. This I know. If you are joining the show, I see quite a few of you actually already checked in. Why don't you say hello? Let's see who's watching. Week 2 wraps up here in about 14 minutes. And I can tell you this much, the Walleye Challenge has been a fun one. Mr. Scott Connolly, how are you? I hope you had a great weekend. I know you had a great weekend. We'll be talking a little bit about you. And I see Scott's joining us. Scott, are you good to come on? I'll wait for you to give me you give me a thumbs up. Scott Stewart. Hello, Scott. How are you?
I'm not bad. Can you hear me all right?
Is this on? Can you hear me now?
Is this on? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Check 1, 2.
Were you out filming today or fishing or?
Both. Yes.
Both. And you've still been able to manage the fish on, or judge, I should say.
I was racing back here literally, so I don't even have my green screen set up or nothing. I just ran in here and turned it on.
I noticed in the background you're fishing a lake beside a door. Where does that door lead to, I wonder?
The rest of the lake.
It's a secret door.
We've been working on planning our trip to the Yukon and getting that all booked up and stuff. So it's been a pretty busy time for us here. So
when are you planning on doing that?
We were going to leave the 8th of June-ish, but because of COVID, the Yukon requires 2 shots, and one of us in the group is younger and they don't get their shot for a few more weeks. So we changed it to July 17th to the 27th.
Okay, great. Should be prime fishing, right? Are you getting tips and tricks from Mitch?
Not from the Yukon, but I probably fished there as much as he has. Just not.
I've never been.
It's unbelievable. I need to move there.
I've heard it's amazing. It's
the final frontier of fishing, really, and hunting.
Maybe one of these years I'll just have to make it up there. I know I owe Joel a trip to Athabasca, but it's not happening this month. Budget. Yeah, well, we got lots of people checking in. We got Jason on here. Joel's on here. Diane, hello, Diane. Kit, good to have you on the show. Clayton is here. Mr. Labradilla is here. Well, week 2 has been pretty interesting. But before we talk about it, I'm going to talk quickly about us hitting 500 page likes on Facebook. So what many people didn't actually realize is we had a giveaway. But what is the point in having a milestone hit if we don't do a giveaway on Instagram and YouTube, right, Scott?
Absolutely. That's how I roll.
So Marcy doesn't realize, but I had her pick numbers this evening. So we've had some sponsors come through, True Fishing Tackle, Hidden Waters Ltd, and we've got some more to announce on Tuesday with Gord Pfizer, which we'll just leave till Tuesday. So we'll make announcements on the page like contest, which I decided to expand to YouTube and Facebook. So Marcy picked subscriber number 4 for YouTube, which is Barb French. And Barb says, draw another number, give it to someone else. So Barb, thanks for donating that back. So
Did
number
you
6.
$10 million?
No, I told her it was 10,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Marcy picked number 6. That went to Scotty Campbell. And then she also picked number 18, which I don't know if you've heard of this guy, but it was Jason Huntley. So our YouTube draw winners, Delmore and Jason, we've already put you in touch with Marco over at True Fishing Tackle. Anyone that hasn't heard of Marco, I've got some of his stuff. Pop on over there and check it out. It's pretty cool. Do you have any True Fishing Tackle in your box? What's your favorite color jig? What do you have, Scott? Tell us.
It's blue and it's heavy. I don't, as far as I know, unless I didn't know I put it there. But
I think I still have some jigs you made me back in the day. That's how much of a hoarder I am.
They last forever.
It's true, they do. We also did an Instagram likes / follows contest. And our sponsor for that was Sebastian over at Hidden Waters Ltd. And Marcy picked lucky number 13, and it turned out to be a guy that says he never wins. Can you believe that, Scott? Do you win stuff?
Almost never.
Almost never. What was the last thing you won? Was it roll up to rim?
It was a tent. And no, I don't even win roll up to win. No, it was a tent at an archery tournament.
Like an ice fishing tent at an archery tournament?
Well, it wasn't an ice fishing tent. However, I did cut holes in the floor and use it as one.
Did it become like a smoker tent for you?
No. I still use it. I've had it for quite a few years now. It's a great tent.
Very cool. Well, lucky number 13 was Sasha Reed, the man that never wins. And Marcy picked number 77, which just so happened to be Corbin Hobson. So congratulations, Corbin and Sasha. We've already put you guys in touch with, I spelled Sasha's name wrong for the show. Sorry, buddy. I'm pretty good at spelling things wrong. You guys have won hats from Hidden Waters LTD. You guys have already been put in touch with Sebastian, so that's all looked after. And we have 2 more winners, actually 3 more prizes coming, which we'll announce Tuesday on the show with Gord Pfizer. What do you think we're giving away, Scott? Any guesses?
Is it tips and tricks? No.
Those are free, aren't they?
Oh, are they? Where are they? Where are they?
I thought tips and tricks are always free on the show. Are they not?
Well, I don't know. Are you giving away a horse and buggy, or maybe a sandbag toss there? Or
I'm gonna name drop. I've been watching Thursday's broadcast with Chris James over at Beeline Outdoors.
Okay.
And you talk about tips and tricks. You should see the stuff I learned about fishing line.
Wow.
Do you know DuPont used to make fishing line?
DuPont used to make everything.
Yeah, well, goes to show what I know, which is obviously not a lot.
Well, one day you'll get there.
I mean, everyone go over and vote for the dude to be on Naked and Afraid. That's all I can say. But I love watching his stuff. His lives are pretty cool. He's got some pretty awesome survival tips about stuff I would have probably never thought of.
I would never. If I'm going to be afraid, it's definitely not going to be naked.
Well, the condom safety tips were a little bit outrageous, I thought at first, but it makes you think.
Also made by DuPont. So.
Also made by DuPont. Well, we got 7 minutes left before the closing of week 2. So we won't officially announce the winners quite yet because I know a couple of the competitors are still out fishing. Next week is week 3. I know, last week, cutting it tight. We'll give the contestants the last 6 minutes now. We've talked about the winners. Lots of people there. Corbin, hello, congratulations. Look, Scott Stewart's on there. Hey, Scott, good talk. Oh, hey, you're right in front of me.
Yeah, I opened it on my phone so I can see the comments.
Yeah, I know. I'm on to you.
Are they?
Kit, Perch Slayer, absolutely. Funny you mentioned Perch Slayers. The week 3 sponsor for the team event is none other than the Perch Master himself. Where did I put his banner? I bet you I put it at the bottom. Week 3 sponsor, Mr. Greg Rice, Perch Slayers. The winning team of week 3 will have a nice little package from Greg. If you were in a team competition for week 3, we're going to have 2 species. What would your plan be, Scott? Would you share lucky places with your teammate, knowing that you're going into finale week facing off? No?
No.
Are you saying all friends off?
It's a competition, isn't it?
Well, it's a team event. It's week 3.
But it's only kind of a team event for a little bit.
Oh, for a week.
Yeah. And then what? You're supposed to do the little flashy light thing for them? And no.
Maybe.
No.
Are you that competitive?
No, I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah. The pressure's on, right?
Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Well, Sam's saying you can't share your best spots, just the average ones.
Yeah, that's right. If it was for money for me, maybe. But if it's for money for charity, I'm going to not share. No.
I like this conversation this week. Prussian carp. Do you guys have many Prussian carp in BC where you are?
I don't know if there's any.
Well, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
So, knowing that they're an invasive species taking over Alberta, do you share your carp spots, your Prussian spots, with other people to eradicate them, or do you keep it?
Posted GPS coordinates.
Get it listed?
Get rid of them.
We've seen some pictures of guys getting a lot of them. And it's actually funny. There's guys over here starting arguments about guys not sharing Prussian spots. It's almost comical.
So they were introduced by somebody illegally, right? They didn't migrate across somewhere.
That could be a whole nother show. I mean, there's a few different thoughts behind that. In my mind, they're introduced illegally. Yeah. But there's theories out there stating otherwise, from birds to maybe to different bodies of water.
I normally would have disagreed with that until a few years back, where I actually seen in duck crap actual eggs that were undigested. So it is possible for them to eat the perch eggs off of, whatever, off of the leaves and stuff, fly to the next lake, defecate, and lay their eggs. So yeah. I seen the eggs. I don't know if it's possible after it's been through their system, but I saw them undigested. So
I'm not sure. It might be something worth talking to someone about a little bit more. I know everyone has their own theories on how it works. So
I just can't imagine some guy walking around with a pail full of illegal fish, chucking them into lakes, and then they actually live. Like,
come to Alberta, you'll be shocked at everything you see. That's all I can tell you.
No, I'm shocked looking at Alberta guy right now.
Come on out and do some filming.
Well, maybe after COVID thing.
Yukon, Alberta, like, wouldn't Alberta be the more valuable asset? No one wants to go to the Yukon.
Wait, I think, where's my disconnect button?
It's a good thing Mitch is sleeping.
Yeah, both of us would disconnect you.
Yes, I will agree with you. All right, 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
I have a feeling that there's probably nothing else coming in.
Who are we waiting for? Was Tasha still fishing?
I believe Tash is still fishing. I'm not sure about the rest. I think everyone else is here watching. So if the competitors are still fishing, you're running out of time. So let's get into the fact that as of right now, unless things change, we'll change the direction of the show. We actually had a tie in the Walleye Challenge for second and third place. And that was Clayton and Adam tied at 28.5, which is a nice size walleye.
Crazy.
What's your personal best walleye, Scott? Do you know?
It's about 10 pounds. I don't know what the inches was. So
probably 15 inches.
Well, I would say it was closer to 21, maybe 22 inches. I don't know. Pretty big around.
22?
I don't know the actual measurements.
So Clayton and Adam, congratulations. You guys are through to Team Week number 3, where we're going to actually draw your names. The teams will be randomly drawn to decide who is on whose team. So Clayton and Adam, congratulations. You guys are on to the next round.
Good job, guys.
Let's go to the next one. The next person, week 3, team challenge, the one and only Diane Hunter, whose walleye was 26.75 inches. I'm happy to have judges like yourself and Mitch, Scott, because Diane put it in centimeters and I didn't have a clue what it was. So you guys did the hard work to make sure that that was changed over for me, because thinking is not easy.
Actually, Siri did it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Siri. Siri Stewart? Like, do you have a daughter named Siri?
I keep her close, yes.
I guess if that's how you have to use it, I figured maybe you're old school, you use the abacus or anything like that still, do you? No? You got rid of it?
Yeah. So
all right. It's 10 o'clock, so we don't have any other measurements. So why don't we announce it? The winner of week 2 Walleye Challenge, the winner of the FX custom rod and Piscifun reel that Mitch has at his house. Who do you think it is? Well, you know who it is.
I know who it is.
Paisley Connolly, 30.5 inches. Good job, Paisley. First place.
Great fish.
That is amazing. So huge shout out to Tash, who I know is probably still fishing because she's hardcore. I really want to thank you for joining the competition. Competition was tight this week. We'd just really like to thank Tash for getting out there and doing everything she can. I don't know if she's going to share the picture. Did you see the picture of what she did to herself?
No.
She buried a treble in her thumb.
Oh.
I almost blacked out. I'm that person.
Oh, so, I think I need a little medicine.
She said she was fine, but I can't do it. So Paisley, congratulations on winning that rod and reel package. We'll work on getting that shipped out to you. I know we still have hidden water stuff here for all the other contestants, along with some other stuff.
Way to go, Lassie. Great job, I say.
I wonder, do you think she'll let Dad use the rod and reel? My guess is no.
No,
I've seen that girl reel in some fish, man. I tell you what.
Yeah, the video of her pulling in that pike was awesome. I was like, go.
And if Scott didn't share it already, they have a really cool article for what Paisley's doing, especially for raising funds for Autism Canada. Head on over to her page, check it out. If you did post the article, Scott, go over and check that out. It's pretty cool seeing that little girl holding her fish with a big smile on her face. It was awesome. All right. Week 3, team challenge. Scott says that he wouldn't share spots with anyone. I still have the draw bag. It's empty. I should probably do this, right?
Put it on your head.
How small do you think my head is? This is not fitting on my head.
Oh, right. You're Sasquatch. Sorry.
All right. Do you want to know the team first? Do you want to know the team first or the species we're targeting?
Give us the teams.
Teams. Okay. So just to make sure it's fair, I'll put my little bag right here. Right. Try not to do it upside down. Diane Hunter. I'll crumple it up. I'll drop it in the bag. All right. Paisley Connolly. Do the crumple. I learned this the first time I did this, right?
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Adam Turnbull. Do the same thing there. And Clayton P.
It's getting exciting.
The other king of no sleep, I understand. 5 hours of sleep this weekend? Is he crazy?
But how much more do you actually need?
Well, how much do you run on?
I usually go to bed around 11:30, go to sleep around 12, get up around 6. So not too much.
You old guys.
Yeah, that's because I feed it.
All right, I'm shaking it.
Take it.
I'm not looking. I'm keeping the bag in plain sight.
Not looking.
Who's your guess, number 1?
Adam.
Would you believe me if I told you you're right?
No.
Adam Turnbull.
Nice.
Now, here's the question. Do we want to draw Adam's partner or the next person for team 2?
Oh, yeah, because if you do the partner, they automatically know the other team.
What do you want to do, Judge? Your call.
Draw the first name of the second team.
Okay, Adam Turnbull, team number 1.
It's getting exciting.
Who would your guess be for number 2?
Paisley.
Wouldn't that be something, eh? Well, Scott, you're wrong.
Oh.
Clayton Perchinsky. I think he even pronounced it right this time. Clayton, you are the first member on team number 2. So as of right now, we've got 2 left. I'll shake them up again. So as of right now, we got Adam versus Clayton.
Okay.
So the second team member of team 1 with Adam, who's your guess?
Not Paisley.
You're wrong.
It was Paisley?
Paisley Connolly. Paisley and Adam are team 1,
nice.
Which leaves Clayton and Diane, team number 2.
Nice.
So good luck, everyone. Sunday to Sunday.
Sunday.
We'll get rid of that because we don't need it anymore until next year. So Adam and Paisley versus Clayton and Diane. You have 1 week. We're going to give them the code word because, Scott, you came up with the code word. What's the code word?
I love bacon.
Which is a phrase, not a word. Congratulations, Todd, for paying attention. Week 3 code word is I love bacon. I guess the only thing we need to talk about is species.
Well, they'd probably like to know that.
How important is it to talk about species in a competition? I would say quite important.
I'd give it a solid 85%.
Am I being mean just by dragging this out?
Maybe a little.
There's a lot of chat. Everyone's stoked.
I
Adam
see
and
it.
Paisley, Clayton
go,
and
let's go.
Diane, right? It's blowing up.
It's blowing up.
20 people on a work night. It's go time, Scott says. Yes, it is go time. Absolutely.
Go time.
Adam, Paisley, Clayton, Diane. Your code phrase this week is I love bacon, created by the one and only Scott Stewart. Your species.
Love bacon.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Considering when we get a big fish, they're called hogs. Hogs are bacon, right?
I see what you're saying.
Week 3, species, pike and tiger trout. Now,
nice.
I know this is going to be hard for some, okay, but this is how it's going to work. Team 1 versus Team 2, it's total combined inches. So largest fish for each team gets entered for combined. So if Team 1 has a 36-inch pike and a 36-inch tiger trout, imagine, they'd have 72 inches. Pretty straightforward. Largest species per team, not per individual, because this is team week. So, with that being said, Scott, do you now share spots? I like the way this guy thinks. I guess we'll leave it up to the teams to decide on how that's going to work.
That's right. Just have to work harder.
This is true. Well, all the contestants are on here. So, I love bacon.
Everybody.
Congratulations, Adam, Paisley, Clayton, and Diane. The only reason I can say it without forgetting is because it's right here in front of me. Week 3, the winning team goes on to the finale week, which we'll have to decide species for that. Maybe we'll give them an opportunity to talk about it again because I know the teams did like that before. And again, the week 3 sponsor will be Greg Rice of Perch Layers. Greg, thank you for that. It looks like everyone's stoked.
Diane wants to clarify, do they have to keep one of each or catch one of each?
No, it's team week. So whatever the largest catch is between the team. So 1 entry for the largest fish. So you're allowed to upgrade if you get a 12-inch tiger and the other person gets a 15, the 15 would count. Which means you have to do more math.
Okay.
How stressed out are you right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I just took my pulse. It's at like 5. Is that bad? I'm not sure.
I'm not very good with pulses. Sam is asking if there should be a winter fish on. Well, Sam, it's so funny you should actually ask this. My thought is that we may potentially not do a winter fish on, but if we had enough people interested and a sponsor for the $1,000 or a sponsor of some kind that wants to give to charity, we would be more than happy to host a fish on. And chances are, once this is done, the feedback of the competitors is going to be most important because there might be some changes we want to make. So if any of the listeners or watchers are interested in helping us find a sponsor, we would be open to doing a winter fish on. My thought is right now we'd probably do one a year, but hey, we're flexible. Anything can happen, right? Scott's asking if we need both species. I mean, technically you don't, but if the other team has 2 species and you only have 1, could change it up a little bit.
Mind you, what he's saying, 2 pike are gonna easily measure 2 tiger trout.
Right, which is why we have it limited to one of the largest size for the team. Not each team member is allowed to enter one.
So literally they have to put in one pike and one tiger trout.
Correct.
Okay. So I guess technically, yes, if you want to win, you better have one of each.
One teammate. Yeah, correct. Adam's got it right. Both species of a teammate can catch both. You can both fish for both species. It's just your largest fish between the two of you will count, not both of them. So we'll clarify that for the competitors offline as well, because as Scott knows, I'm pretty good at confusing people, right, Scott?
I'm confused.
Perfect. I designed it perfectly.
You did a well job.
So good luck to the 4 contestants for Team Week.
Congratulations on guys. Yeah, good work.
It's going to be awesome. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot because you said that if we did a fish on next year, you would like to compete. Comment?
Are we talking ice or summer?
Well, if you were to compete, what would you do? Open water or ice fishing?
I'd do ice.
Okay, perfect. So
and you can already give the charity money to my charity because nobody'd stand a chance. That means you too, Adam.
Game on. All right, everyone. Well, again, congratulations to the competitors. Good luck on week 3, team week. Your species, again, are pike and tigers. I have a little intro message I'll send to the chat group here shortly. And thanks, everyone, for joining the show. Join us Tuesday night. Do you know who Tuesday night's guest is?
Somebody important. Me and Mr. Pfizer.
I am so excited. The one and only Gord Pfizer. Tuesday night. And what we've done is we have 4 or 5 people going to ask live questions to Gord.
Beauty.
So I think it's going to be a really good show. I'm looking forward to it. Scott, I want to thank you again for helping us judge the fish on. I know it's been a little bit of stress for you. You had no hair already, so you're still fine.
I'm good. I'm still good. Yeah, still nothing.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. Good luck to the contestants. And we'll see everyone Tuesday, 7 p.m. on the Other Line Canada, the legend himself, Mr. Gord Pfizer. Have a good evening, everyone. Get to bed. You'll need the rest.